Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Best Ball Bros. I'm Matt.
And I'm on the side of the pilgrim.
Welcome back to week 13. If you've been following us, you've probably noticed we didn't post for a couple days, but this was actually planned. We wanted to do a Thanksgiving special.
Happy Turkey Day, people!
So we are going to put this out. We're recording the night before Thanksgiving, and we're going to look at some Thanksgiving bets across the 3 games, tell you some bets we like, and then we're going to build a roster for best ball.
Yes, we've got a little game to play with the bet.
A little bit of a game, yes.
My lineup's going to beat your lineup.
We'll see about that. Look, if one of my bets hit, you don't have a chance.
Okay, before we do all this is our Turkey Day special.
It is.
We get to do what we want. I have 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
First one. You're a turkey, okay? Let's get in mindset. You're a turkey. You got nice feathers.
Okay.
You got a nice little gobbler. You realize, oh shit, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. How do you escape the farm? How do you do it?
I'm going to do my best to pass off as a peacock, and you got to let me fly, cock! I'm a peacock!
I think I go the way of going into the duck pen and just trying to hide.
A turkey is going to hide behind ducks.
Look, you can't fly.
How many ducks do you have?
You can't fly.
It doesn't matter where this turkey hides in a duck pen.
If you have those big Pekin ducks, you can. If I'm a smaller turkey, I can kind of hide behind the duck. Just try my best not to gobble. They are the easiest birds to call in, so that
they are. You almost don't even need a call.
You just have,
I guess the other option is try the old fake sick routine.
Okay.
It's tried and true. Just fake being nearly dead.
Have a limp. But then they're going to be like, let's go ahead and cook him. He's down.
But you got to make the break for it the second they let their guard down. It's not going to work, let's face it. You have to hope they don't have a gun.
Is it weird that I like to watch chicken run this time of year?
You mentioned this before. And, I mean, honestly, there almost isn't a better time than right now. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it came out at the tail end of summer, fall time.
Makes sense.
So it kind of makes sense.
All right, second question before we dive into football.
Okay.
Give me the plate or the item, side dish, main dish, that you would remove from the Thanksgiving table.
And I'm assuming you're saying it can't be cranberry sauce?
No, because that's a...
We've actually talked about this before.
Yes, it's a staple.
It's a staple.
It's
garbage.
Staple.
It's garbage. Nobody likes it, but people get upset if it's not there.
Yeah. There's always one person that's like, I want it.
Now, this is going to be a hot take.
Sizzling.
But in my opinion, potato pie.
I don't hate it because I've never if there's pumpkin and sweet potato, I'm getting pumpkin.
See,
so I don't hate it.
I guess my thing about it is that almost every time I've ever had it, somebody made it from a can, and so it's the syrupy nonsense.
Okay.
It's too sweet. And sweet potato, I like a baked sweet potato. I
hate everything about it.
I actually really like a baked sweet potato. All you need is butter and salt, and it's amazing. So
what's ruined me on sweet potatoes is every place tries to do sweet potato.
They're too. I know everybody hates this word, moist. They are too wet. They're
awful.
There's too much. It doesn't get fluffy.
And you can't give me just pancake syrup and be like, well, that's the dipping sauce.
Yeah. They don't crisp up right.
All right, now this is a side dish that either people are with me and they're like, get that crap off the table, or we're fighting on the other side. Green bean casserole.
Okay.
Get that off. Jettison it. It's so... Just give me green beans. Just give me green beans. Put a little ham hock in it. Put a little crushed red pepper in it. Don't.
I mean, I like the dish you're building, to be honest.
Yeah,
it sounds pretty good.
No, I don't need crispy onion, cream of mushroom with my green beans.
The thing is that I guess this is just a symptom of being on social media so much that I honestly just give a shit, and I'm not willing to argue about this stuff. So, and it's just all opinion. So, you don't like it, great. I like it, so that's cool.
You can have all of them.
I will.
You can have all my...
I don't want potato pie. I just said I don't want the sweet potato pie.
All right, buddy. I know we are a couple days past before we normally talk, but you are freshly eliminated from the playoffs.
Yep.
So, is there any other airing of the grievances you would like to have about last?
I'm really, really.
Do I need to play like taps for your Minnesota Vikings quarterback, or
No. Dude, he's 20.
he's got quit? It's in his
He's
head.
so young.
It's in his head.
The problem is that he's already
It
set
turns
on.
out his 9%
Yeah, it's dumb.
that
That was dumb. Like when everybody was getting like all excited about it, I was just like,
here comes 9.
although I saw some really funny memes about it though. When he threw picks and everybody was like, JJ, the hell was that? And he was like, that was 9. Um so
I would like to blame other people. Problem.
I would too. He's just first off, he's young. He's so stupid young. But the other problem is that if you bench him, then he's already had enough time on the bench.
Yes.
And so taking him off the field, it just seems like it might hamper his development somehow. But at the same time, it does seem like he needs a mini reset of some sort. I don't know.
What scares me is he's with the one coach in the league. Everybody's like, if I have a problem quarterback, I would send it.
Yeah, no, people in
And he's got the best receiver in football,
Mhm.
one of the best number 2. He's got a good tight end who I know you've had your feelings about, disappeared again this year.
Yeah.
So they got a good run game.
Especially this, they haven't had this good of a running game in a long time.
I think their defense has been put in a bad spot.
So I mean,
But
the defense has absolutely been put in a bad spot.
yes,
That defense would be a lot better if they were not playing 45 minutes a game.
I think between the Vikings and the 49ers with Saleh and Flores, both those guys are going to have a head coaching position.
We'll see about Flores because of his lawsuit.
South in Miami.
No, it's the lawsuit against the league. Like they've straight up.
That's still. I thought that was all settled.
Look, the lawsuit was about him being blackballed. So it's I don't know.
We kind of.
Yeah, no, and that's exactly it.
Everybody was like,
That's exactly it. So it just doesn't seem likely he's going to get a head job again anytime soon.
I think the Raiders, if they let go of Pete Carroll, I think they'll go after Saleh or Brian Flores.
So the one thing about that though is typically how that goes. They don't go from a defensive coach to a decent defensive. They go from defense to Sneaky Pete has long since been a pioneer on the defense.
Well, they're blaming the offense already because they jettisoned Chip Kelly, and it's not his fault.
But
he
wasn't helping.
It's not his fault that they decided to bring in Geno Smith, pay him all that money for him to not throw the best tight end in football the ball.
I mean, Geno looked good in Seattle. He didn't look fantastic, but he looked good.
Sam Darnold looks better.
Absolutely, he does. But then they got rid of the wide receiver they sent to Pittsburgh. I'm blanking on his name right now.
Oh, DK Metcalf.
Yeah, they got rid of DK.
Because JSN's.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Blew up. Absolutely blew up. Him and Sam Darnold are just.
I thought it was all smoke and mirrors this summer, man. Everybody was so hyped on him. Everybody was, I'm taking him early, blah blah blah. And I was like, I want to see it first. He was catching fire a little bit towards the end of last year. We're at that part of the year. I have a note to bring it up where.
But he was part of that Ohio State like trinity that they had going on.
It's so
where
ridiculous.
it was Olave, JSN, and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yes.
So, and now granted, he's looking to be the best one.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson was there too. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Between them and LSU,
monster wide receiver.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of LSU, Joe Burrow's back, baby.
Joe Burrow is back. That's I guess we'll just transition directly into the news and notes.
You have all the news. Do you want to rapid fire, and then we can kind of?
Well, number one, Joe Burrow is coming back to play Thanksgiving Day.
New Orleans Saints go get Joe Flacco. For the love of God,
can he play? Would that be his 4th team this year?
I'd give him a contract for the next 3 years.
Look, if he's getting traded again, the Vikings are going to be in a bidding war for him. Okay, number 2, Baker Mayfield looking to miss Week 13.
That's
scary.
I mean, he's been hobbled up a little bit. He's been playing. I don't want to say reckless because reckless isn't the right word.
He is reckless,
but it's yes and no because
he's just a gamer, man.
Yeah, but you see him lower his shoulder, he takes on the linebacker, and then you see the sideline. That's everything.
Absolutely,
that is
right.
That is.
I mean, he was getting MVP chance in what was that, week 3 or whatever. So yeah, they kept losing wide receivers, and that offense just kept going.
Yeah.
He was still throwing for nearly 400 yards every game.
Yeah, now they have slowed up a little bit. I think that is part of that. It has to be the injury.
Yeah.
So
And then the next part of the news is Frank Ragnow unretiring to join the Lions.
I mean, man, for all the worry we had this offseason for Ben Johnson leaving to Ragnar retiring to what happens. I mean, it's still pretty tough division.
Absolutely.
Granted, Minnesota's fallen off, but still a very tough division to get through. Dan Campbell's awesome.
I mean, I'd love to hate him. It's hard to.
It's really hard to, especially when. Granted, okay, we could go down this rabbit hole because I know some of you all are with me on this. Every pre-game show in the morning, because that's what we do. We wake up, I make breakfast, I throw on. I like Fox's news or Fox's sports coverage.
Okay.
So we turn on Fox pregame, we listen, right? Make breakfast, catch that, check the updates before the game start, all that. I do not need to see grown men crying every pregame show. I don't need everybody saying. I need news, note. I need to know what's at stake. I don't need. With that being said, watching Dan Campbell's interviews where you can tell it's all he is. You've seen him get choked up about things. It's just like, oh, my heart. I love you, Dan.
He absolutely gets the best out of it.
Yes. So Kellen Moore, take notes.
So is that everything? You want to go into our Thanksgiving bets?
No, before we do that,
okay.
My trials and tribulation with my keeper league have been put on full display for the listening public.
All 9 of you.
Thank you. Now 7. Just from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Jameis Winston and Emmanuel Wilson. Thank you both for getting me a victory this past weekend.
Famous Jameis.
I had to because they ruled Jackson Dart out.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Had to drop Jackson Dart.
Oh no.
Pick up Jameis Winston. I picked up Emmanuel Wilson because Josh Jacobs was out. So thank you, Jameis, for playing your best receiver / quarterback that you knew how to do. That was one amazing catch, and
he got a defensive coordinator fired. They literally didn't let their defensive coordinator get on the bus after that.
Remind me after this episode to show you the video.
Okay.
Somebody took an episode of King of the Hill.
Okay.
Where Hank and Bobby are learning about competition flour.
Okay.
And Bobby's like, I really like this. Hank's like, well, that one, it's not perfect. Like, this flour is perfect. And Bobby goes on a whole display of like, it's all about the wabi-sabi or whatever, about the beauty and the imperfection. They had Bobby doing his little monologue over videos of Jameis Winston playing quarterback. It's fantastic.
You and I said it. Jameis should have been starting over Russell Wilson.
Yes, he should have been the starter.
What is absolutely wild to me, honestly, the craziest part is, like you said, they ruled him out Saturday. Has Jameis even taken a snap all year long? And he goes out there and just throws bombs to Wan'Dale Robinson, back of the end zone. 40 yards, a dot perfectly placed. Like, the fact that he has that skill is just absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah, he won a national championship.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he barely had warm-up time.
Yes.
And then just perfectly placed touchdown. We've seen solid starters overthrow that throw.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's gotta be the mindset of, look, Jack, you got nothing to lose, man. Still out there.
He did,
and that's when he plays.
I mean, you were telling me about when he was playing in New Orleans.
Yes.
They just straight up, they're like, okay, so coach called a kneel play. Except we're not running it. No. We're giving the ball to this guy so he can get his end of the year contract bonus.
Yes.
And that man took off.
Yes.
And he overruled coach's plays multiple times.
Oh, the full final drive.
Yeah.
It was go out there and nail the ball. And he was like,
no. And he wouldn't score a touchdown.
Call it audible. And I think they let him go at the end of the season. But if I was the GM, I would have kept him. I love Jaden. So you always have a spot in my heart. Crab leg. Big E and Mo. All right.
Sorry for the cough. I'm a little under.
We just been passing.
Apparently.
All right. We got a game, buddy.
Okay, so we're going into our Turkey Day bets.
Turkey, turkey! Pass the cranberry sauce. Give me some of that turkey. Okay. We have $100. So we went 4 individual $25 bets.
Okay.
We'll alternate. So you go with your first bet, buddy.
Okay, so
Not to interrupt. We turned this into a competition. We
Uh-huh.
both started with $100.
Uh-huh.
Whoever has the most money at the end of Thursday wins.
Okay. So, first,
We're both gonna have $0.
probably. My first bet was the combined total points of all games.
Okay.
They set the line at 152.5. It's just more fun to bet the over, let's be honest. And the other thing is these defenses are horrible. We're talking about the Bengals. We're talking about the Cowboys. And the Ravens have not had a good defense either.
Yeah.
So I just took the over 152 points spread across 6 teams. I think that's actually fairly
Yeah.
easy.
For 3 games, that's 50 points out. That's real high.
Again, the Bengals have an atrocious defense.
Yeah, but the Ravens have not been playing good.
But their defense isn't good, and neither is
The
the.
Ravens defense is good.
It doesn't look like it.
They begin.
And then the Cowboys, and the Cowboys played the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes.
I think the game's.
You think it's gonna be ugly?
I think. All right, my first bet.
Okay.
Total.
By the way.
Oh yes, I need odds.
The $25 bet it doubles you up.
Okay.
So $25 wins you 50.
Okay. So plus 250 or plus 100.
I think so.
Okay. Total field goals made. I went with the under 10.5.
Okay.
The odds were minus 135. So a $25 bet gets you $43.
Gotcha. That seems like
I mean, so 10.5. That's 3 field goals per game
Yeah.
plus 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt pretty good.
I would bet that.
That's probably my safest pick.
All right. So first player to score. I picked Rashee Rice.
Now that's the first TD scorer game clock, right?
Game clock wise,
Okay.
yes. And
What were the odds?
$25 wins you $370.
Okay. I also did the same exact bet.
You pick Rashee Rice?
Nope.
Too? Okay.
I went Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson.
That's plus 3,500. So that was $25 wins $900.
I will be shocked you hit. All right. What's your next bet?
I went closest game.
Okay.
I think it's Bengals Ravens.
That seems fair.
Divisional matchup. Those two always play mess.
The fact that it's a divisional game.
Yes.
Is
Short week.
Short week.
Odds are plus 240, so $25 wins you 80.
Okay. Now, my next bet, total TDs scored. Similar to the over-under bet with the combined total points that I picked. Again, I'm picking the over with over 22 touchdowns scored. It is a lot. A $25 bet nets you $82.50.
Now we've had discussions about short week are tough.
They do depress point total. You're right.
And you've gone over.
I'm going over.
Okay.
It's just, the thing is, it's just more fun to bet over. And also, I don't like most of these defenses I don't like.
That's fair.
And even the Packers, if you can find a way to shut down Micah Parsons for most of the game, limit the number of plays he completely destroys your play, and you can move the ball on that. It is not a good defense. He is their only good player.
What's your last bet?
My last bet. You want to do your last one?
Yeah, so I went highest scoring.
Okay.
I went Dallas.
You and Dallas. Okay.
Plus 550. That offense been.
They have been. Yes.
Dak Prescott is the number 1 quarterback versus pressure for the year. Their kicker is Brandon Aubrey's kicking 60-yard field goals.
Yeah.
So they're great in the red zone.
Uh-huh.
CD's back.
He's back.
So
back with the vengeance.
Yes. Odds were plus 550, a $25 bet.
That's not bad. So I took the bet on which trio will have the most passing, rushing, and receiving yard. And so I picked Mahomes for most passing.
Okay.
Because they're playing the Dallas. Rashee Rice, Mahomes number 1 target. And then Henry for most rushing yards, the Bengals.
I can see a guy like Jameson Williams catch 2 bombs.
Yeah. It's pretty fluky.
Yeah.
It could be
could
be ruined.
What's the odds for this?
A $25 bet nets you $1,025. I think it was a plus 4,000 bet.
Okay.
And that was one of the best odds odds there was. They were starting at 3,500.
Yeah, that's essentially a 3-leg parlay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
The field is massive on that thing.
yeah. So, oh man, without, pulling up a calculator, I could theoretically win about $1,200 off of $100.
I'd be almost 1,500.
So yeah, I mean, you can if you just win all your bets, beat. So,
Okay, so you ready to go into our DFS lineups?
no,
No,
I don't feel comfortable about mine at all.
we don't have a can to crack into our lineup. I mean, I guess that works.
All right, buddy. What do you got?
So between
So wait, so this is we're doing just a Turkey Day.
just the Turkey Day lineups,
Okay. So we got 3 teams to pick from.
Yep.
No captain mode.
Between Lamar, Mahomes, Prescott, Burrow, Goff, and Love, I picked Mahomes.
I went Burrow.
You are Dane.
I too.
Okay, so who are your 2 running backs?
I had to get a little gross. Kareem Hunt and Javante Williams.
Okay,
Basically thinking both guys, I just need you to follow me.
fair enough. I picked Chase Brown and Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I was looking at Jameer Gibbs and Derrick Henry, and I was like, both these guys are going to. Okay. Who'd you go at tight end?
At tight end, I picked Luke Musgrave. I went super cheap.
I went Ferguson to go along with my bet. If I think he's going to be the first one to score a touchdown, I think he's going to catch it.
You'll notice the theme in the players I'm picking. I've mentioned a lot of these guys already.
Who's your defense?
Defense, I picked the Lions.
I went back.
Lamar's
hurting.
He's not right.
Yeah. He's not right. He's still battling that injury. He's not right. It's a short week. He did not look good Sunday. I don't think it gets any better against the Dudes.
Probably not.
So a division rival who the momentum's going to be sky high.
Uh-huh.
They just got their star back. They got their franchise guy back, and they have to win.
Yes.
They have to win.
Yeah.
And when you're playing with your back against the wall, especially on defense, they're going to tear somebody up.
Okay.
Did you go receiver or running back?
Receiver.
Okay, I did too. So what's your receiver stable?
Jamar Chase.
I went with the Burrow Chase stack.
Rashee Rice.
Okay.
Dontavian Wicks and J-Mo.
I went Chase, Christian Watson, Andre Yosivas, and Amon-Ra, Sun God Saint.
So you don't like your lineup?
No, I don't like my lineup.
I don't hate your lineup. I love my lineup, but
I said the highest scoring team was going to be Dallas, and I only have.
You about to change that real quick?
No, I'm locking. Because I think I have the Bengals Ravens as the closest. I think that's going to be the best game.
So wait, you didn't pick a single wide receiver. Like you had Pickens and CD to pick from, and you're just like, nah.
I went Ferg Daddy. So I haven't been good this year. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I've been doing okay. I seem to have cooled off on my streak.
I have not. I've not been doing it. So okay, real quick, we have a Black Friday game.
Gross.
Super gross.
Especially who's playing.
Bears.
Even more gross.
Eagle.
Gross and grosser.
Eagles.
At Philly.
At Philly. Eagles are favorite. Minus 340. Just give me your thoughts on this game. Give me a pick.
I mean,
it's technically a Turkey Day special because of the day after.
Yeah. So, we've been talking about it a while. The Eagles are underperforming. The Bears are...
It's their O-line.
It's their O-line?
It's their O-line. It's the problem. That's why Saquon looks so bad. Because last year, I think I could be wrong about this, but something's telling me if he wasn't the best, he was like top 3 yards before contact.
Oh, yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
And last year, his O-line was so good last year, he was getting to the second level of the defense before he was even looking at contact.
I mean, part of that also is just how well a running back sets up his block.
Yeah.
And Saquon does do it very well.
Yeah, no, so I think his O-line's a problem.
Think about it. He had to run behind the Giants offensive line for you. So he's pretty good at setting up block.
The O-line's a problem. Man, I don't want to sound like just an asshole, but Jalen Hurts isn't good.
He's not.
He isn't. I've went on this rant, and I'll try my best not to go on it now.
Without the terrible throwing.
Yes, he's 10.
They're, just kind of like we were talking before about the Texans, just something about that offense just doesn't right. Something's broken in that offense, and it's kind of hard to put your finger on it exactly. And a lot of it just seems to be he's not wide open.
Which is weird because he's known known as a good outside the number.
Yeah.
And this year it's off. And it's not like, oh, the receiver quit on the or receiver.
AJ Brown doesn't have.
I feel bad for him. He went to the Titans.
Yeah, finally got out of there.
Finally got out of the Titans. Goes to the Eagles. I mean, he got a Super Bowl.
He did.
But he's coming up in the prime of his career, and he's got a quarterback that the quarterback doesn't like him.
Apparently not. No.
I don't.
So what else? What else do you got? A drunk history just came on, and that was somebody just got stabbed right through their butthole.
I love it.
What else you got to talk about?
I have one soapbox to get.
Okay.
And understand.
So are we completely done with talking about the Friday game?
I think when it comes to the Friday game, I think this is the time of year that me and you talked about off of all these players that we thought were going to be good at the Bears at the beginning, besides freaking Roma Dunze, because they don't like him now, apparently. This is the time of year we're going and getting those guys.
Holston Lovely.
He's no Tyler Warren, but he's our.
If you need a tight end, it's too late. You didn't get Colston.
Yes.
Somebody else already took, I guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
But he's appeared on.
Yes. I don't Williams, man. I don't what it is. I don't feminine energy, maybe. I don't like it.
That's fair enough.
I think, and I think me and you have talked about before, I don't think Ben Johnson keeps.
I think with how he played this year, I don't see how you could get rid of him.
Man, the Jets have first round. If I'm the Jets, there's no way I'm taking a chance on another rookie. But I'm also not going and getting old man Rodgers.
Definitely not.
I'm taking
not riding that train.
No. I'm taking the few. I'd try to get one first round. The rest, try to go get a guy. Arizona's done with Kyler Murray.
Absolutely.
You could look. Cincinnati's not. Cincinnati's. If this doesn't work the rest of the season with Joe Burrow, I think they're going to be looking to get rid of Zach Taylor and Joe.
I think that would be insane.
It would be, but he hasn't. He's played one full season with them.
Yeah,
he took him to the Super Bowl.
He did,
but he's only played one full season. He's been hurt every year. I think Cincinnati would gladly cut their loss because they don't want to pay him. Cincinnati is one of those teams that doesn't like.
Oh, they're super cheap.
Yeah,
extremely cheap. So, their practice field is under an overpass.
Yes,
so crazy cheap team,
known for actively not taking care of them.
Yes.
So trade for Joe Burrow. I mean, look, go trade if the Bears are done with Caleb, he's not Ben Johnson. That's clear because Ben Johnson doesn't want the style of quarterback Caleb Williams is. He wants a Jeremy. He wants a guy that's going to go out there and run his system and not freelance.
Yes, Caleb definitely exceeds outside the bounds of
and that's not what an offensive quarterback. That's not what an offensive coordinator wants, let alone a super league.
The thing is, though, is that these days, quite frankly, we are getting quarterbacks now that played through college and some of them in high school watching Mahomes, and so they kind of want to be Mahomes.
Yeah, no,
so
the Jared Goffs, the Matt Stat, it's a dime.
Not a lot of quarterbacks out there were idolizing Brady for his technical ability. They were just like, wow, he diagnosed that blitz amazing. But that's a skill that is learned through decades of films.
Dude, we grew up chess. I mean, we had Phillip Rivers, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees,
and I used to be all a Peyton Manning guy, but quite frankly, Brady.
See, I thought Drew Brees was good as both of them.
Drew Brees was really, really good, but I don't think he was on there.
No, it was very clearly a different. But man, I think if I'm the Jets, I'm trading for.
I think this is something we're gonna have to touch on in the offseason. I don't see this trade happening in today's NFL.
I see,
but call your shot.
Yeah, I see. I think Arizona's gonna be wanting a new quarterback.
I do agree that Kyler.
The Raiders are gonna want a new. Okay, hold on. This episode's going so long today. Okay, so we've got the Dolphins want a new quarterback.
Yep.
We've got Zona. We've got Raiders. Jets. We've got
down the Vikings better.
Yeah. Oh man, they'd kill to have some Darnold.
They'd love to have a Brissett or a what's
Flacco?
No. Well, they should have signed Flacco, but no, the Patriot kid that played well for the 49ers.
Oh, Mac Jones.
Yeah, they'd love to have a Mac Jones.
So, I mean,
just a placeholder. placeholder.
Well, 49ers might be looking for a quarterback.
I
We'll
don't know.
see. I think
Purdy just got paid.
now he's sitting on the sideline.
He's hurt.
But getting hurt.
He played 3 seasons, man. What do you want?
Saints are probably going to be looking for a quarterback. That one.
Not
And
as much as trading up for a 10th overall pick and having him possibly bust out. Or, quite frankly, probably needs to sit for a Jordan Love style of weight
yeah.
because you drafted a kid at 21.
I mean, this Cam Ward thing's not.
I
That's.
think that's the offense. You got to fire the whole staff.
But man, we've seen it. We've seen Arizona pick a quarterback and then turn around the next year and be like,
yeah,
fuck, we messed up.
They picked, well, wasn't that a new coach too? Like they picked Rosen and then Rosen failed so bad that they fired the coaches and then they immediately turned around and were like, Kyler, come on down.
No, that was Cliff Kingsbury.
Was it really?
Yeah, so Cliff Kingsbury got Josh Rosen and turned around next year and was like, nah.
And then again, we also talked about the Jimmy Kloss to Cam Newton. Was
Yeah.
that a new coach or was that just like a Kloss?
Ooh, I can't remember. Was that Riverboat Ron Rivera or did he come after them? I think he took them to the Super Bowl because that's what
He
held
took them to the Super Bowl.
He held them.
I just don't know if Ron was there for Kloss.
Yeah. And I mean, we got a list of 6 teams and we haven't talked about the Browns.
Yeah.
We hadn't talked about the Rams, who, if this is Matt Stafford's last hurrah,
Yeah.
which is being rumored. That,
I mean, kind of looked like it at the beginning of the season.
yeah. So I think this offseason, and I can't remember where we started. Oh, Caleb Williams. Yeah, that's something about that.
You have laid the groundwork for an excellent conversation on how the foundation or the framework of the quarterback can shift this offseason.
Yes.
I don't think it happened personally because I think the NFL is a little too status quo. But you never know.
But so me and you did an exercise a couple summers ago, I believe, about taking a team like the Bears who were awful.
Yes.
How do you turn them around? We did this exercise with you.
Yeah.
And Ben Johnson's done pretty much what we blueprinted.
Yeah, you and I, like almost every team we had, we were just like, you got to fix the O-line.
Yeah.
And they
offensive, defensive line. Go in there, revamp the lines, and then work your way in.
Traded for a stud guard.
They got the center.
They got the center.
So
yeah.
But yeah, so I think this is a time of year now where if you're still playing, put a couple of those guys on, stash them away, see if they boom. This is the time of year where rookies start taking.
Yeah.
So, but guys, that was a long tangent. So that being said, everybody, I hope you all have a great holiday and go Pilgrim.
Y'all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. We hope you listen to us on Thanksgiving. We love you. Good night.
Good night.